Have you ever been scrolling through Instagram or TikTok and stumbled upon a fitness influencer who just seems perfect? You know the type. The workout sets are always matching, the lighting is flawless, and they make a set of Bulgarian split squats look like a casual walk in the park. Yeah, me too. Their world looks like a non-stop highlight reel of green smoothies and personal bests. But what if I told you that behind one of these picture-perfect feeds was the gritty, anything but glamorous reality of a nationally ranked collegiate wrestler? Well, today we're talking about that exact story. Meet Leah Pekar. By day, she's a dedicated exercise science student and a powerhouse on the wrestling mat for Tiffin University. But online, she's a rising fitness influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers watching her every move. And the story of how she juggles these two worlds is way more entertaining and, honestly, way more real than any curated feed I've seen in a long time. So first, let's look at the influencer side of things. If you pull up her Instagram accounts, it's a masterclass in modern fitness content. You've got the high-quality workout videos, the motivational posts, the stylish gym fits, it's all there. And because she's actually studying exercise science, there's this layer of credibility you don't always find. She's not just an enthusiast. She's on her way to being an expert. She's building a brand that is clean, aspirational, and genuinely helpful. She's got the formula down. And for most people, the story would end right there. Another successful influencer in the making. But that is barely half the story. Because while her feed might look polished, her life as a collegiate wrestler is anything but. We're talking about a world of brutal 6 a.m. practices, relentless conditioning, and the constant, grinding pressure to make weight and outperform your opponent. And this is where it gets really good. Because instead of hiding that gritty reality, Leah puts it right out there for her followers to see. I saw this one TikTok she posted that perfectly explains what I mean. She's in her gear, looking exhausted, and the caption says something like, "We compete tomorrow too." But it's the text on the screen that's just perfect. It reads, "When your teammate is 6 pounds over but you're 6 pounds under." It's hilarious. In a world that is obsessed with showing the wins, the perfect meals, and the post-workout glow, she's sharing the struggle bus. She's showing her followers the unglamorous, agonizing, but completely real side of being an athlete. And people love it. The comments are flooded with other athletes and fans who just appreciate the honesty. This is the magic of what she's doing. She's not just building an audience based on an impossible ideal. She's building a community by colliding these two worlds, the curated influencer and the chaotic athlete. And you have to think about the sheer discipline this takes. The life of a student athlete is already a full-time job. The academics, the training, the travel, the competition. Now, add a second job on top of that, being a content creator. That means filming, editing, engaging with comments, and staying relevant in an algorithm that never, ever sleeps. How do you balance studying for an anatomy exam with filming a "what I eat in a day" video? How do you find the energy to post an inspiring message after getting absolutely slammed on the mat at practice? What she's doing is creating a new kind of playbook for influencers. The lesson here, whether she's doing it on purpose or not, is that authenticity isn't just a buzzword. Her willingness to be vulnerable, to show the tired, pre-competition face instead of just the victory smile, is actually her superpower. It makes her more relatable, more trustworthy, and frankly, more interesting than 99% of the other fitness accounts out there. So, the next time you're scrolling and you see Leah Pekar's content, remember what's behind the camera. There's a dedicated student, a fierce competitor, and a young woman who's figured out that the most powerful brand you can build is one that's unapologetically your own. She's a fantastic reminder that real strength isn't just about the weight you can lift in the gym. It's about the courage to show up as your whole self, the polished parts, the messy parts, and all the hilarious, relatable struggles in between. She's not just playing the game, she's changing it. One takedown and one TikTok at a time. So, I've got to ask you guys, what do you think is more challenging, the physical grind of being a top athlete or the mental grind of being a social media creator? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this story, do me a favor and hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.